Mothership control in readiness. Sonic assassins cleared for space flight. Countdown starting now. 30.
Countdown started. All units prepare for activation.
25.
Production androids activated. Now.
The tape is rolling, the red orb is glowing.
20.
Audience receptor units activated. Now.
15.
Music distribution equipment activated. Now.
10.
8
9,
was it?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All units
3,
activated.
2.
Countdown
1.
terminating.
Countdown complete.
All units functioning. Movement commencing. We have liftoff.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Are you ready? Come on. Hit it! Are you ready, people?
Today was as low could possibly be.
Are you ready to hit the floor? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Tuesday.
You hungry, T? You want to send the kid from my jet fresh?
Tuesday.
The best show. The best show. The best show. Best show. Keep on laughing with the radio on Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, when all the other days have got you down, you'll feel alright. You'll feel alright. Over on the best show. Over on the best show. Best right show. Tuesday night. Let's go, New York!
What sort of music were you guys listening to whilst working on it?
I just come from Berlin, and I got really into this German band called Can. I've been listening.
How about rap? How about rap? You hungry, T? You want to send the kid from my jet fresh?
I just came on here to say big fucking barn. You up the fucking floor. I just came on here to say big fucking barn. You up the fucking floor.
This is
Best show.
Let's go, New York!
How about rap? How about rap?
Oh, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the best show, and we're doing it again here on a Tuesday night. It's November. What are we doing, guys? How is it going? Welcome to the best show. It's November 2025. We're having fun. We got a great show for you tonight. Tonight is going to be tonight's an all-timer. I can feel it coming. I can feel tonight is an all-timer. We got the greatest lineup for a show. First of all, me. I'm here. Secondly, our friend Mary Bronstein is going to check in, the director and writer of the movie If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. This movie is a bleeping masterpiece. Mary's going to be on the show. Then we got music from Lael Neale later in the show. Am I saying that right? I'm
Yes.
so dumb. I'm dumb sometimes. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Coming up later in the show, the phone number 201-989-0012. And We have a topic tonight running all throughout the show, probably going to spill into the rest show, I believe. We're going to do a list of the top 20 worst movies you could see in IMAX. 201-989-0012. That's the way we get it done.
How about rap? How about rap?
How we doing, folks? Having a good Tuesday night? I'm having fun. I was lucky enough last night to go to. Can we put the air on in here, please?
Sure
Do you
thing.
mind? I got to go to the WTF farewell party. It was very nice. Got to Mark Maron and our friend Brendan McDonald. It was such a nice thing to see all the people coming out who were friends of the show, and yeah, it was a sweet event, and it showed me what it would be like to end this show. Not that I'm ending this show, but the way they did it, that was first class, baby. First class. They wrapped it out. It was a triumph, and I was very proud of our friends, Brendan and our friends, Mark. They really did it right. And it was just nice. Saw Jesse Thorpe was there. That was nice. Jesse Thorpe was around. Thorne, not Thorpe, sorry. We also had, who else did I see? I got to talk to a couple people I didn't know. That was fun. A couple comedy people. Annie Lederman. I talked to Annie Lederman. That was cool. Got the lowdown, and it's fun, and I love talking to comedy people. And who did I see at that thing but our friend? That's right, Jonah Ray. He's back. We welcome him back to the fold. We welcome Jonah Ray back to the fold. He's allowed back in. Yeah, it was just nice. And then they had this booth where you got to go in and say, like, hey, if you want to record anything for Mark and Brendan, say goodbye. You could go in. And I was like, yeah, I'll go in. This will be fun. I'll say something stupid. And I get in the booth. And I start talking in that thing. And I almost started crying. I got so choked up because what they accomplished, it was just a magnificent thing that they've accomplished. And I got to say it to them. It was sweet. It was a very nice night. Mike, are you there? Do we have AP Mike tonight?
I'm here, Tom.
Mike, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. They had a band playing, a house band.
Oh, yeah.
And at one point, Mark jumped up and he was playing guitar. And but you know who else? You know what song? Slash was there, Mike. Slash.
Wow. Okay.
Slash got up and he's playing guitar.
Wow.
You know what song he played on, Mike? You're never going to believe it. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch.
You serious?
Mike, I couldn't be more serious. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just like, yeah, Mike, if Mike could have heard this, it would have been complete. But
did it make Instagram? Is it out there someplace?
I don't know. I didn't film nothing the whole night. It was a nice night. And I just, once again, I say I honor WTF and the things they accomplished. So congrats to Brendan. Congrats to Mark for doing their thing and wrapping it up on their own terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about last week's show.
Yeah. What are you thinking about?
Well, I was wondering if you ditched all your black V-necks.
No, I absolutely did not. You're talking about that kid. That kid came in and was getting a little mouthy. This kid, Nathan Gelgood, who I'm very supportive of, and his comic books, he comes in, he wants to, hey, this is how it usually goes. Hey, can I come on and promote? My new book is coming out. Yeah, of course, come on. And then he comes in. Yeah, look at your stupid shirt. Like he just immediately gets so cocky. You notice the one time he folded was when I said, hey, we should, I want people to take a picture of you go into the comic book store and throwing the book into their toilet at the hey, no, these books, I need these books to sell. But this kid started going after my wardrobe. I don't care.
No, I'm with you, Tom. It's not fair that some celebrity gets to sort of own an article of clothing, but it happens. I've been thinking about it. Jerry Garcia, he started wearing black pocket T-shirts.
Yeah. Yep.
And that became his look. Kurt Cobain, he brought flannels into the
but he didn't invent
conversation.
Them. Nobody's saying
he didn't invent them. He didn't invent them.
Yeah. And look,
right.
Did I pick on this kid was saying I was going to pick on his wardrobe. You look, is it weird that the kid dresses like Mr. Hooper from Sesame Street? Yeah, it's a little weird, but I was not gonna single that out. I just figured I would take the high road and not make fun of that he was dressing like he was doing a porn parody of the Sunshine Boys.
Yeah, does he get his stuff from the Hey Band catalog? I mean, it's kind of in that realm.
Yeah.
I revealed that I get my style from the guys in Los Lobos. You have your own style, Tom. Yeah, I mean, your style is the sort of not eccentric, but, off the beaten path rock T-shirts, right?
I mean, I like to look. I do whatever I do.
Yeah.
Mike, I got higher things going on in my head. I got higher things. I'm going to start switching to that Steve Albini jumpsuit model soon, where he would just put on a janitor overalls because he couldn't focus on the clothes. I'm going back to the overalls.
Yeah. I think that's why guys fall into a rut with fashion. They just don't want to think about it. Yeah. It's like, let me just put on the same shirt. I mean, Mark sort of made his style with sort of the Western wear, right? The snap shirts with the plaid design.
Well, that's the thing. Mark's gone through a bunch of different iterations in his look, and he talks about it. Like he found his look, and it makes sense for him. So So, you get there. You get there how you get there. I'm comfortable with how I dress. You want to make fun of me, say my shirts, the Ricky Gervais shirts? I don't give a... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He thought he was good. The part I was most annoyed by was I was doing the Curtis Sliwa thing with Mayer, and he comes in and he just goes, you're still doing that bit? Yeah, okay. We're still doing that. Yeah, we're still doing that bit on this comedy show.
You can't play along.
Yeah, play along, son.
Yeah.
Play along, son.
I wonder what his report card looked like when he was a young kid.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Does not get along well with others.
Can't play well with others. Can't play well with others.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm gonna say is he's banned for 2 years from the show.
2 years.
I needed to just announce this.
Okay.
The show might end before 2 years. He might never make it back. It's a 2-year ban on Nathan Gelgood. And it's also a 2-year ban on Best Show listeners supporting his... No, I'm going to... You can support his stuff. You can buy his stuff. Buy his stuff. He's a talented guy. He's a talented guy who is banned from the show for 2 years. We'll catch you in 2027, son. The thing is, Mike, when they get mouthy and they come in and they do the thing, the thing they always forget, I'm here next week with a hot mic, bitch. I can talk all I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't think you were.
Our back and forth is over now? Guess what? It's just going to be back next week. No fourth.
I thought we should revisit this because I felt like you needed to get some more stuff off your chest. So I'm glad.
No, getting it done.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I was able to facilitate that.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate getting it out of my system.
The facilitator.
I want to have a
call me the facilitator.
Yeah, thank you. I want to have a positive, nice show tonight and not get caught up in that. And then along those lines, I want to bring my guest on, Mike. So I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Mike. Thanks.
Okay. Take care.
Okay. Look, we've got a guest, and this is exciting because when it comes to guests, we come up a little late on the show sometimes. And when we get, look, we're talking about Nathan Gilgood's one of our guests. I'll just say this. And even if we get a name on the show, I will admit, we ain't getting no rocket scientists coming through here. You know what I mean? But that changes tonight. Because tonight, we have, let's check all the boxes. Super talented, check. Super smart, check. Super cool, check. Super funny, check. That's all the boxes. There's only 4. Can I see our guest?
Just a sec.
Okay. Now there's a movie out now called If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. And this movie, I'm just going to tell you, I saw this movie. This is one of the best things that you could ever experience in a theater, this movie. You get caught. You want to go on a ride? Remember when you want to go for a ride? Who was that? Smashing Pumpkins guy. This movie will take you on a ride. And we are lucky enough, I said a couple years ago to all you listeners, next year, Mary Bronstein's going to be on the show because she's going to have this movie and you're all going to get crushed by it because it's so great. Mark my words. And my words came true. I like how I'm almost taking credit for having be responsible for the actual movie. I watched it. That's what I did. Mary Bronstein, how are you?
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Can you see me?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see you.
Okay. Well,
we'll make that
happen. That doesn't seem fair.
They're going to make that happen for you.
I don't need to see you. I know what you look like.
You know what I look like. You've seen it. Yeah.
It's fine.
Now, how this movie?
I like. Yeah, the movie.
The movie.
You're also in the movie, which you forgot. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Which you didn't mention.
Well, the thing I'm not in it, and I'm not on camera jumping around. Well, nobody was jumping around in the movie. Not very jumpy. It's not like, Who jumped around in it?
A little creature jumps around.
Oh, that's
maybe.
True. Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, there's a little creature.
But for the discerning ear, someone with it, they will hear Tom Scharpling.
Because it's a radio. There's a radio playing in the background, right?
Well, yeah. Let's not give anything else away.
Well, it's not like the plot hinges on that.
There's a radio. Yes.
Yes, there's a radio. Oh, you ruined the movie for me. I didn't know whether there was going to be a radio in it, and then I tune in, and they're talking about the radio.
Look, it's important. It's important to me that people discover these things.
Well,
I'm just saying, you go to the movie. If you keep your ears open, you'll hear the guy's voice.
Absolutely. No, you wrote this script how many years ago, Mary?
I started writing it 8 years ago.
Wow.
Okay. And I'm here today talking to you 8 years later.
Yeah.
But that's independent film. That's independent film. I could break down those 8 years for you. 2 years writing. 4 years finding a home. Then 2 years ago we wrapped. Then did post, and then I've been peddling this thing at festivals since almost a year.
Yeah.
Since dance. So that's 8 years.
That's pretty amazing. And This movie, for anybody who's not familiar with it, this is what you pulled off with this movie. I just want to say it's an amazing movie. I love it.
Thank you.
But it is a journey when you see this movie. Like you take people somewhere with this movie.
Oh yeah.
And it's really intense, and you strike this balance between being incredibly grounded, like almost too grounded in reality, and then you counter it with just these surreal elements, and you're just kind of like on your heels for so much of the experience.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it. I tell people when I do introductions is that it's an experiential film.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much a movie to sit back and passively consume as it is to sit there and just trust me to experience. And like you said, take you into the dirt and the ground. I take you to outer space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
yeah,
it's basically your version of telling something, of dealing with the trauma and stress and pressure of being a mother in extreme circumstances. I'm trying
in extreme circumstances. Yes. So most mothers, thank goodness, will never be in this situation. But it's also a movie very much about trauma. But also, by the way, I think what I do want to say is it's funny too.
Yeah,
making it sound really not funny.
No, absolutely. But that's another element of it that
yes.
You're not sure which. It's like spinning a wheel on the boardwalk, and it's like boop 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 boop, like funny. Okay, now it's gonna be funny for the next 3 minutes. It's like spinning again. It's like horror. It lands on horror.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, and you're just not sure which ones are coming up and when they come up. Like seeing it in a theater with people, because I had read the script before, so I had a general idea. But I will say, even having read the script, I was not ready for what it was like to watch the movie. Even though I knew the story, I was back at the beginning with everybody else.
You know what? It's true. I like to keep people on their toes, and I like to say it's like a tightrope. It's like a tightrope walk. And you never. I like people to feel a little bit like this while they're watching it, because when I'm a viewer, when I'm watching a movie, my least favorite experience is when I feel like I'm ahead of the movie.
Sure.
I get up and leave. I don't have time for that. I don't need that. So I tried to make a movie that nobody could get ahead of. And at times, I've realized I wasn't even ahead of it because people have given me reactions and interpretations that I never even thought of, which is I love.
That is also a wild part of this, because you're telling something that's so. I can't picture a more personal movie than this movie.
Yeah.
But when you make these things, they don't belong to you anymore. They just belong to. You're just now. You pushed the movie out of the nest, and it now can fly. Well, hopefully it flies. Like other things go.
Hopefully it doesn't fall like a.
But it's just like it's a weird experience. I can only say when I wrote my book and I saw the first person write something online about it, like months before I thought anybody had seen it, and some guy wrote a review of it, I got like nauseous because I was like, wait. And I was like, oh no, I can't take this back now. This is like.
Can't take it back.
I saw the line and I saw that I had now crossed the line, or the book had crossed the line, and it's not mine anymore. Now it's just mine to tell people about it, but whatever's in it belongs to everybody. And when it's your life's personal things in your life, what has that been like for you?
I mean, it's been really, 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 really gratifying, I got to say. I enjoyed making the movie. I enjoyed every part of making the movie, but having the movie play in front of audiences and having just watching a theater do like react in the way that I wanted them to react. That's like a drug like no other. That's like a, being a comedian and getting the laugh.
Mhm.
It just it's been really exciting. And it does come from a very personal place, but I've abstracted it out so much and spent so much time with it now that it doesn't I don't relate with it on that level anymore. Now
Sure.
it really does belong to everybody.
Mhm.
So Rose Byrne plays the lead character, and she really, like, when we were preparing for the movie and when we were shooting the movie, a lot of times I really thought of her as my emotional avatar. I'm having her say and do these things that in real life sometimes I wanted to say and do and could not. And I'm having her do it, or I'm having her, enact deep emotions or fear, existential fear, or watching her just make me laugh off of an expression. And these are all things that, like, it's me, but then it's not me. So the movie is, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's me, but it's not me. And also what's the thing about movies is that if you think of all of your favorite movies, I mean, most movies, this movie you should definitely see in a theater, and most movies are best seen in a theater. This one particularly because of what I do with sound.
Oh my
I
God,
think
yeah.
is people will miss out if they wait to see it at home. But most of the life of a movie is not in a theater. Most of the life of a movie is when we were growing up, we're old people, so renting it on a video, or now seeing
We're
it on a street.
older, Mary. We're older. We're
We're
not
old.
old.
We're
We're older
We're older than what?
than we
young
were
people?
yesterday.
Than
But the
we
best
were
thing is, all these people go, "Oh, you're old." Guess what? We're aging at the same rate, stupid. You're going to be right where I'm at right now.
You know what? It's true.
So
It's true.
I was not
It's
calling
true.
you stupid. Although I was not like, "Hey, you stupid."
I could take it.
No,
I could
I'm
take
not.
it.
I wasn't.
Look,
I'm
if
like,
you think I'm
I'm-
stupid,
No,
it's fine.
you're not. No, it really, the sound design is just next level on the movie, and it's. I see. I'm walking a very. I'm trying to be like very. I'm trying to hold back on talking about certain things too much. What is the line for you when you tell people what the movie is about?
Well, the movie is really a character study of a woman whose life is literally falling apart all around her in all different ways, while she's trying to take care of a child with a mysterious illness, and her husband is away. And that's the essential. That's as much of a plot as this movie has. The rest of it is all unravels. And I'm also never sure like what to give away or not. I feel like people like to be surprised. There's a trailer out that exists that people can check out. And since it's in the trailer, I will say that what precipitates the entire movie unfolding is that this woman's the ceiling of her bedroom collapses, and a biblical flood sort of comes out, and the movie goes from there.
Yeah.
But that's where we start. So, and it gets worse.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough. But what I was going to say was like, you don't have the director, sitting next to you, telling you what things mean in a movie or what you're supposed to feel about in a movie or whatever. Only if you go to these Q&As or you go to these special screenings or whatever. But for most of the life of the movie, I'm not going to be sitting there talking to people while they watch the movie or before or after the movie. And so that's the part that I'm I'm very excited for. When I fully give it away, and it's like I'm not there to I'm not there. You can't find me.
Yeah.
I'm in the movie. I'm the movie.
You are the
and
movie.
that's it.
Yeah. No,
and that's it.
Well, first, when I go to these Q&As, what I like to do is ask a question
Right.
that isn't a question.
I know what you make a statement.
I like to just show. When I go there, I'm like, I need to show these filmmakers that I know what's really going on.
I'm familiar with you.
And I make a statement that is just the most self-serving thing to show that I know movies just like you guys. And then you sit there and you wait for my thing, and I just go, and that's the question. That was my question. It was actually more of a statement. Thank you.
I wait for those.
Yeah.
I wait for them. I can't, everybody. I think I'll speak for all filmmakers. We love those people. I mean, they're mostly men. Love those guys. I like the ones too that stand up and tell me what my movie is about, and then sit down.
Yeah, that's the best version of things. Like,
and they're never correct. But it's just, you just gotta let it happen. It happens. I mean, do people really like Q&As? Do audiences like them?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think. No. I think everybody sees these Q&As as what's your ulterior motive for the Q&A? Am I here to try to, after it's over, go up and quick say hi to the person? Am I here to ask about how I can show my script or my short film?
Oh my God, it's making me anxious just thinking about it.
Am I here to show off to everybody? Am I here to kind of neg the people by saying something actually insulting about their movie, but sandwiched between positive things, so they realize I'm not just not here to like kiss their ass. I'm real, and I'm here to. I'll put your thing down right to your face.
You gotta love that. You gotta love that guy though.
Yeah.
But I agree. It's a lot of pressure, and I think that very few are entertaining. I think it's the onus of the filmmaker and whoever else is doing the Q&A to make it entertaining.
Yeah. Now, go ahead. No, go.
That's all. You can interrupt me. It's okay.
We're there. Well, you put it like that, it makes me seem like I'm just steamrolling you left and right.
I'm a teaser, Tom.
Okay, I know, but they don't know. They don't know, Mary. Were there horror movies you watched that influenced this?
Yeah. So 99.99 whatever percent of the movie is the special effects are practically done, meaning there's no computer involved. They're done on set by craftsmen and in camera. And that was super important to me because as a viewer, I always think that those kind of effects, they're just more, they're more visceral, and they end up being scarier, more terrifying if you feel like you can feel when something's actually in a room happening. So I was very influenced by movies that had happened before computers. And again, I'm talking like an old person. Computers, CGI, like Poltergeist, looking at that movie and thinking, well, somebody had a vision of these spirits coming out of a television, and they didn't have CGI. How did they think of how to do it? How did they come to that decision, and then how did they execute it? Or something like Nightmare on Elm Street, which is one of my favorite horror movies. The part where Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed and the blood is coming out. That's done by the set being done upside down, so the blood is pouring, and then the image is flipped, so it looks like it's shooting. So it's getting my mindset in with those types of movies was what I was really inspired by.
Because that tangible quality makes such a difference with it, because like whenever I see any of these movies that were just supposed to be like the state of the art movies now, if it's like these Star Wars prequels. It's like an 11-year-old could do, literally an 11-year-old can do better effects than that at home right now. And those movies are they're just garbage now. Like they're completely out of date because
they're garbage. Yeah, and something like these movies that I'm talking about never look out of date. Because they're not using because they're using actual like artistry and craftsmanship and ideas instead of whatever is the latest version of technology. And the latest version of technology is always going to be old.
Yes.
It's always going to be old by the time the movie comes out. I mean, like, and like, if I think, you remember like sitcoms from when we were growing up, there would always be like a lot of them, there'd be like a twin episode or like like a cousin would come to town but looks exactly like the actor and it's the same actor playing, and then they would like meet but they couldn't touch because there'd be like a line in the middle.
Yes, I was always obsessed with that, like that or the over the shoulder thing of just
over
somebody
the
with
shoulder
the
with a bad wig,
and they just like and it's like, even as a kid, I didn't know anything about anything when I was a kid. I was definitely on the dumber side with things as a child.
Okay.
I was crafty. I was like Bugs Bunny.
You're crafty.
I got by. I figured out how things work.
Yeah.
But in terms of like book smarts, no, that was not happening.
But you knew that they weren't really twins.
But I knew even me, I knew just like, come on with that.
And sometimes they would touch at the at the line.
Yeah.
But like, to me, that is so much more evocative than using some kind of technology to make it seem like the same actor is holding hands with themselves and walking down the street.
Yeah.
It's like, if you can do anything, you could do anything with CGI, then it's meaninless to me. And because you can do anything. So it's sort of like, for most of the history of movies has existed without this technology. So I try to watch like my next movie is like all CGI, but it won't be, because what I'm saying is that I want to be in that tradition. I want to stay in that tradition.
Sure.
And I think when people see this movie, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about, what the difference would be. Yeah. And some of it is real lo-fi. Like some of it is like me going to Michael's craft store and getting materials and experimenting with them with my cinematographer and making these effects that no one would believe. That's how it was $5 at Michael's, some glitter and a bowl.
It's
but that's, to me, that's making movies. That's like that's the fun of it. That's where you feel like you're like a kid experimenting and making something.
Yeah.
And I think if you don't feel like that's what it I think a viewer can discern that the filmmaker's hands are not in there. It's different. It's different. And so I think that's what people are. I'm getting amazing reactions to this movie, and I think that's a part of it.
I think so, because it feels like you are truly inside of it, and the way it's shot, it really does feel like there's no distance between you and what's going on the screen. You're just there.
You're in it.
I do, on the side, I hope you're talking about with the practical effects. You jump forward and you're just like, well, it was always my dream to do a movie, the Minesweeper movie, and this is a story.
Yes.
It's like, I always thought Minesweeper had a rich rich world that I could explore. And
this is my calling card for the Marvel universe movie, which, by the way, it's not. I don't.
No. Yeah.
I don't ever. If you ever caught me doing that, and making a Marvel movie, I'd want you personally to come find me and say, "What are you doing?"
Okay. I like how you end it with and just say what. Like when I say these things, I'm like, if anybody ever catches me playing golf, you are allowed to beat me with the golf clubs.
You just come up and you just go, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Okay, yeah, that does not go to everybody. This is not an open invite for the entire audience. Mary's saying I can do that.
No, you have to come there to where I'm doing it and say that to me, and I'll be humiliated, and I'll stop. I'll stop.
Doing? Yeah, but the whole thing will be you'll just put my picture. You'll show security my picture. Like, just don't let this guy on the set.
Like I'm already thinking ahead.
Yeah, you're just like I know he's gonna show up. Just don't let him in.
Look, I said this thing. I didn't, and now I take it back because now I see you're paying me this, and
yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're like, wait, that's how much these things pay? And you're like dollar signs. Now with the casting, this is like for you to make, because you made a movie called Yeast, which is probably like 13 years ago. Yeast, where are we at with that?
17
years ago. Now, for you to make this movie and there's like high risk, high reward plays in terms of the casting in the movie.
Oh, that's how I roll. That's how I roll.
Look, that's why I don't go to Atlantic City with you, because
you gotta risk big to win big.
We'll be walking home. We'll be going up the Atlantic City Expressway.
Barefoot.
Thumbing.
Barefoot.
Yeah. Like, we'll get him next time. Because.
Oh, there's Yeast. There it is.
When you put Conan O'Brien in a movie.
Yeah.
And it's such a risky thing, because look, he's obviously an incredibly talented person. I'm not saying the risk comes from his talent. The risk comes from people's relationship and perception of him when he's in a thing that you just, there is an element that if this doesn't work, this goes sideways, and then suddenly it's like, oh no, it's like suddenly you're in like Otto Preminger territory with the, like, where you're like like he's got these weird, like, what was the movie? Why am I blanking on the Otto Preminger movie? The crazy one. Oh my God, it's gonna haunt me.
I don't know.
But it's something you go cast it. You make it. It's like, look, they'll tell me in the chat in a second. But what did you see in Conan that made you see that it's like, no, he is right for this, and he's the person who should be playing this person?
Well, to be honest with you, I've been a fan of his since I was 14 years old, and when his first late night show came on, and so he's I've always been a big comedy person. I was a huge David Letterman person, and then I was very involved emotionally involved, that is, not actually involved in the late night wars. And so I was listening one night to a podcast, to Conan's podcast, where he was interviewing David Letterman, and they got to a part of the conversation where it got kind of a little serious or philosophical, and I heard like a tenor in Conan's voice that I hadn't really considered before. That was not, he wasn't trying to be funny in that moment, but he was himself. And I thought to myself, if either one of these guys are so seminal in my DNA and my makeup, that if they were my therapist, if they told me, gave me advice or told me what to do, I would listen. Of course, I have Conan playing a therapist that perhaps does not give good advice and is not listened to, but that was my first. That was how I came up with the idea. And then my whole first meeting with him was basically him telling me not why I should not take this risk and hire him. But at the end of it, I was so tenacious that that he agreed, because he was saying, I'm not an actor. I don't know how to do this. I don't know. I'm going to ruin your movie. What if I suck? You can fire me. We hadn't even started making the movie yet. And he already was firing him.
Who's already carving out a path for you to fire him.
Yes, he says, okay, it's okay for me to fire him. We'll still be friends. And this is our first, Zoom. He doesn't suck. In fact, he's incredible. And it's a proper performance.
Yeah.
He's not himself. And yet, he's using all those faculties that are his talents, the timing and knowing how to get a laugh out of a pause or just a look or whatever. And him and Rose together are just like lightning in a bottle, I think.
Oh, absolutely. And watching him, just because we are all nothing if not a collection of the tricks we have learned.
Yes.
And he has so many tricks in his bag that he knows he's gotten through so many situations by just reaching into the bag and doing all these tricks. It's like you took the bag away from him.
I took them all away. That's correct. I even took his. One of our first conversations is I was like, "Your hair is going to be combed down."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah, but exactly. That's because that is something in his. That is an arrow in his quiver. Is his hair, and because it's people draw it
away.
It's like it's his logo.
Mean, to be yes, it's his logo. To be clear, he does have hair in the movie. I didn't take away his hair.
No,
but he doesn't have Conan's hair, and I also, he's not lit and made up for television, which is a whole different thing. And so, but like to his credit, he was radically open to all of this, and he said. In the end, he said, this scares me to, there he is, this scares me to death, and that's why I'm going to do it, which is incredible to me.
No, that's like all you can ask for is somebody
all I can ask for.
Jumping into the pool. They don't know if there's water in there.
Yeah, and
like,
being
Mary said there's water. Like, Mary said there's water in the pool, and it's like, well, did you see the water? It's like, no, she said, but she promises me there's water in the pool. Yeah.
It's, when you're making a movie, or when you're getting ready to make a movie or trying to get people to make a movie with you, there's so much of like, trust me on that. Or what about this? Trust me. I said that so many times, and in the back of my head, to a lot of those things, I didn't actually know if it would work or not. Oh, look, there we are. And look how I look like I'm 10 years old. Why do I look like that? But I look tiny, but that's actual size. But in the back of my head, I didn't know if a lot of these things would work. And that's sort of the carnival barker part of being a filmmaker too, is that you gotta, it's like a transferring of enthusiasm, your own. No one's going to care about it as much as you, but everybody has to.
Yeah.
So everyone's got to buy into it. And so I was saying, trust me. And nobody had a reason to trust me, but everybody did. Thank goodness. And I got some, I'm so incredibly proud of this movie. I just, a lot of people don't get to say this, but I made the thing. For some people might not like it. Some people love it, but for either one of those things, it doesn't matter to me because I made the thing that I wanted to make. It's exactly how I wanted it to be.
Absolutely.
And so I can always be good with that.
Yeah.
Having said that, I do want people to like it.
Sure, of course. Yeah, I mean, you're not just like, you're not an insane person where you just be like,
well,
well, look, I mean, it's relative. It's all relative for us.
It's all relative. It's,
You said trust me more on this movie than somebody who works at Sugarfish.
Trust me.
ASAP Rocky also.
So good.
Yeah.
How good is he?
Yeah.
How good is he? And also, again, so he filmed this before he filmed the Spike Lee movie, even though the Spike Lee movie came out first. and he had done a little acting before, but nothing like this. And he was here's a guy, he doesn't need to be doing this. He doesn't need to be at a crappy motel in Montauk with me in the middle of the night, freezing. You know, he doesn't need it. But he is the type of guy who wanted it. So he availed himself to me totally, was completely vulnerable, would check in with me. Here's a guy who's used to being, you know, he's in control. He walks into the studio, he's in control of everything he does. He has an empire. He has a wife with an empire. He doesn't need to be doing any of this or being so open with me. But he really, it was almost like he was so deferential that at one point I had to tell him, he would say, was I okay? Is it okay? And I told him, look, Rocky, this is my movie. I will never move on unless it's good. Why would I do that? So you just got to trust me. Again, I said it. But that if I say we're moving on, it's because it was good.
Yeah.
And then after I said that, he was cool with it. But you know, that's just to say I'm asking these people who are on the top of their game with what they've chosen to do professionally, and I'm having them do something completely outside of that comfort zone, and they rise to the occasion. But really, it's because I knew that they could.
Yeah,
I knew.
No, you see, look, you're not joking around here.
I'm not joking around.
No, this is not Clown Town.
It's not Clown Town. It's you know, sometimes it is, but you know, yeah.
It's how surreal is it to write a thing and then see Rose Byrne, like you said, she was an avatar for you.
Yes.
But like, what is that like to watch somebody take ownership over a character who is, for you know, a lot of intents and purposes, you?
Parts of me, yeah. So magical. So what I like to do, instead of sitting at a monitor somewhere, you know, outside of the area, whenever I can, I like to be in the actual room where the filming is happening, because like forever and ever more, I'm only going to watch this performance on a screen. But while it's happening, I've set up the shot, I've checked the shot, I've checked the monitor, it's fine. Then I trust my cinematographer. Oh, look at us, we like each other too. We got very close making this movie. And I would watch it like a play. And then, you know, watch it back on the monitor. The magic of watching it happen in front of my eyes live is something that only exists for me in my memory, but was one of the most magical things of this whole I was about to say journey, and then I realized I don't want to say that's awful.
Well, it's your favorite band. I don't know why you wouldn't just say it.
Tom, why did you don't throw me under the bus like that? That's not true. It's not my favorite band.
It's not.
People don't know.
No.
You know,
see, when I make a movie, I do the opposite of what you do.
You're down the street.
I go to see a movie while they're making the movie, and then
you're seeing a different movie.
I'm just seeing I'll just go to a multiplex and just see whatever's going
whatever's
on.
There.
And I just like have somebody text me when lunch is happening, and then I show up and go, "How we doing today?" And then I overcompensate because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I start yelling at people and overcompensating, and then I take a nap, and then.
Amazing. You must run. People must love your sets.
Oh, they're fun. It's like we shoot in Hawaii generally. like all these, like if a movie's ever made in like a nice place, it like
they wanted to go to. Yeah,
it's like remember when there was like that movie like The Big Bounce? They made it 2 times The Big Bounce because and it's always like, how'd they get all these people to be in The Big Bounce? Because they got to go they got paid to go on a Hawaiian vacation.
100%. You know, the story a hard day's not a hard day's night. The second one.
Help.
The second Help is that they literally made a list of places that they wanted to go.
Yeah.
And then they backed out of that. They worked backwards from that.
Yeah.
It's like, that's one way to do things.
Mm-hmm.
I was standing, freezing in the middle of Long Island. So I didn't get that part right. Next time, Swiss Alps, maybe, perhaps.
Sure. Just start writing exterior beach. And you're just like, I don't know.
It's like the Elvis movies. It's like when Elvis decided, like, I just like Hawaii a lot. Okay, we'll do 5 of them. It's cool.
Just keep knocking them out. We'll take advantage of this Hawaiian trip we booked.
Oh, you're saying they made them all in one trip?
Yeah, they're just kind of like, just keep going. And he's like, which one are we doing now?
It doesn't matter.
It's called Honolulu Nights.
Got it.
Yeah,
ready to go.
It's like, and what's the name of your character? You're Rick Richards in this one. His name, that is one of the all-time most fascinating things that we've done on the show. Is just the Elvis act. The names of his characters are always.
I remember that so well. It's always a winner. It's always a winner, no matter which one you go to. And the Hawaiian ones I mix up all in my head. There's one where I feel like he gets involved with the daughter of who's like the heiress to like a pineapple canning facility. But I could also be making that up in my mind that it feels true. And then his mom is played by like the mom of the girl is played by like Angela Lansbury, who's like at the time younger than Elvis.
Of course, yeah.
It's a wild situation, but you go with it.
Yeah.
You just go with it. Yeah. It's on the movie screen.
Steve Grayson was his character in Speedway. He played Steve. And then as opposed to in Spin Out when he played Mike McCoy, just like
which is your favorite Elvis rides a race car movie?
Oh,
which one?
It's like this guy had the coolest name ever, Elvis Presley. And then meanwhile, he's playing literally a character named Ted Jackson in Easy Come, Easy Go. You're like, he's diminishing himself so much that
he has to shrink to get into the shoes of these people. Yeah. Because if you're starting with, why couldn't he just be called Elvis in the movies?
Or just, exactly. Not Toby Quimper. I am not. I'm married. I am not.
Toby Quimper.
Follow That Dream. That was in Follow That Dream. He played Toby Quimper.
Toby Quimper. Yeah. If he's got one thing, it's a dream.
Yes. Okay. Now that you've gone through the whole cycle for this thing, and do you feel like when do you feel like you can just like think of what the next thing is, or can you do it all at once, or are you just do you have to compartmentalize?
I'm already like I've already got like four more things.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I have them ready, like that people have told me they want to make them.
Sure. Yeah, no, of course. That's one of the it's a little detail that needs to be sorted out.
They exist. I'm always thinking, I'm always writing, I'm always having to live with this set of ideas for this long was great because I was driven to do so. But I will say that I'm really itchy to start working on something else. Because, like you said, I've given it away already. It's for everybody to go see. I can't wait. I can't wait to be back on set again. I love it. I love it.
Because when you were saying earlier that thing of getting the high that you thought a comedian gets, you know who else gets those highs? Murderers get them when they kill people.
You know, I've heard that about murderers.
That's why they keep doing it.
That's why they keep doing. That's why you can't stop them.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because they got the bloodlust.
I feel more. I'm going to start saying. I'm going to stop saying the thing about the comedian. I'm going to say it about murderers.
Now. Just say
accurate.
Say I have cinematic bloodlust.
Yeah, and I can't be. You can't stop me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop me.
No.
It's like Ted Bundy in the 70s. Can't stop me.
Well,
I'm going to jump out.
They actually did, but
the jailhouse. Well, they finally did. I'm talking about before that, when it was fun, when he was. Okay, let's stop talking about
everybody who was like, "Oh, Ted Bundy was so handsome." No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He really wasn't.
No, he wasn't. And I'll tell you why they say that is because they are actually thinking that women are stupid. Mm-hmm. Women didn't get in his car because they thought he was handsome. They got in his car because he would pretend to be injured and women were kind and nice and would help him, and then he would, bop them on the head.
Yeah.
But like nobody was like
he'd bop them on the head. Did it make a Three Stooges sound when it like boonk?
No, I'm not saying anything else.
No, bop was the perfect word choice for Ted Bundy. He's just bopping people.
My next movie is it going to be a new Ted Bundy, a new take?
Yeah, a new take. Finally, somebody's going to start making movies and shows about serial killers. We've been waiting.
Well, mine's called Theodore.
Okay.
That's how it's different.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready. Now, yeah. Final thing for Mary, you call the show sometimes and you read through TV guides with me.
I do.
Can we say we will do that soon on the show? Will you call up and make me pick through a TV guide soon? Can we do that in the next couple of months? It's the greatest, one of the greatest things that ever happened on the show. The idea.
Did people like that? I'll do it.
It was an incredibly. There are two types of people in this world: people who loved when you read the TV guide to me, and people who didn't understand what the goal was there yet. No, they just didn't get it.
That's how I walk through life.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm comfortable with that. So let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
I have 2 fall preview issues burning a hole in my pocket, Tom.
I'm ready. You may want to take them out of your pocket. That might be a problem. You're walking around with old TV guides in your pocket.
We already established I'm not an insane person.
No. It's just like, she was just talking about serial killers and has old TV guides in her pocket. It's just like,
it's eccentric.
We find you guilty on general principles.
Yes.
With that. You're guilty of something.
Yes.
Mary, seriously, the movie is fantastic, and I'm so impressed by it. And one thing I said, I think I said this to you, but I'm going to say it now, is, look, I cannot relate to the idea of motherhood, but I saw in your movie what it felt like when I went through all the stuff I went through as a teenager. The you capturing like the wave upon wave of what that degree of mental anguish feels like. The movie literally captured, and I had never felt that way about anything I've ever seen in art.
Incredible.
And it really captured it and made me, it just like I felt a connection to the movie, even though I don't have a one-to-one connection with the story. My version of thing, but I understood the psychological part. You captured a thing that I've never seen anybody capture.
Wow, that's the best. I'm done now. That's what else can I do? That's the best compliment.
Minesweeper movie.
And Theodore.
Just shoot him at the same time, like Elvis.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be. Which one is this now? Which one's this for? This is Minesweeper. You're like, this is a scene for Minesweeper. Why is Ted Bundy on the set?
Because he's in Minesweeper too. I made him a character.
Great. No, in all
thank you for having me, and thank you for supporting the movie.
Of course, I love the movie, and I'm so impressed by by the movie and by you, and it really, everybody needs to see it, and see it in a theater if you can, because it is an experience in like unto itself because of the sound and everything. So everybody, thank you, Mary Bronstein, for coming on the show, and I will talk to you very soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye. See, we get great people on the show. We get great people on the show. It's how we do it. I'm going to the phones. I'm going to go to the phones. We got hot phones. We got hot phones tonight, folks. We got busy phones and we got hot phones. I'm going right to the phones. Hello, Best Show.
What's up, Tom? It's Dylan Album in Swarmbridge. How's it going?
Where are you from?
Swarmbridge. Have you been here?
Swarmbridge. I have never been to Swarmbridge. I have driven through Swarmbridge.
Well, you're lucky you haven't gotten out.
Why's that?
I mean, of your car.
Oh, that I didn't get out of my car. I thought you would get out of Swarmbridge.
Yeah. No. Well, no. I mean, you want to get out as fast as you can. It's rough here. I will say.
What makes it so hard?
It's just swarms of bees and wasps.
Oh,
everywhere.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's your whole day revolves around it. It's hard to function as a normal person. You know, you're constantly, if you do want to go outside, you're running as fast as you can everywhere with a thick coat pulled over your head.
Just trying not to get stung. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. That just makes me wonder why is Swarmbridge a place where people choose to live?
Good schools.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, well that's not nothing.
Yeah. Well, they have proper netting around the schools, so it's a little easier.
So the kids can just get in the school and they're safe within the school.
Yeah, until the school day's over, then they have to pull their coats over their heads and run home.
And just kind of run for it.
Yeah. So that's a whole thing. Hey, speaking of winged creatures.
Yeah.
This just popped into my head earlier today. Do you think in the history of Earth, someone ever said, just in a regular conversation, hey, that's Ethan's hawk?
Wait, that's Ethan's hawk. You mean just not Ethan Hawke, the actor? That's a guy named Ethan's pet hawk.
As a hawk. Yes.
Do you think they said it and then laughed? Like, oh my God, it sounded like Ethan Hawke. Or they just have no idea who that is. And it was just a moment in a conversation that didn't at all move the needle.
I think it hinges on how deep they go into film, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that would be a factor.
Or do they know him from that Lisa Loeb video? Who knows?
He did. Did he direct that video?
Oh, I think he directed it, but I think he pops into it too.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Look, I'm not sure if he directed. I just remember seeing him on some sort of VH1 thing talking about that Lisa Loeb video.
Yeah. Right. I'm kind of bummed. You see, they snuck in this anti-weed measure into this bill that they're trying to hammer through.
I heard something like that was in the card, so they kind of tacked that on.
It's buried in it. You wouldn't even know it's there from what they say. But it's like, I wonder if any of these wads in Washington have ever even had a heinous bong rip, you know?
It really makes you wonder.
I think they'd be singing a different tune.
Yeah, I mean, if they could get their hands on, the...
Some quality Chiba.
Yeah, some sticky icky. And they'd
Right.
They might. You're right. They might be humming a different tune.
I think so. Hey, speaking of Puff and Tough,
Yeah.
I found these lyrics I wrote for this band I was in back in the late '80s.
Really? You were? Is it what? Tell me about this band.
Well, I tied into the weed thing because I must have been tripping 24/7 then. These lyrics are so embarrassing.
Oh, I got it here. I'm fascinated with this.
There's no way. No.
You please, Dylan, I'm begging you.
Never. Read my lips. Never.
Please.
All right. Okay. So, we sounded like all those dumb hair bands from back then, right? So this is the only line I'm going to give you. It's like I think I thought it was like Bon Jovi level poetry.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, the heavy kind of cannons, for drums. Bow, 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 bow. Doom, cha, doom, cha. We're living on hopes and dreams. And the money she makes dancing at Gentleman 3. Gentleman 3 was an erotic establishment.
Oh, okay. Gentleman's 3?
Yeah.
Well,
there were two others.
Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one, Dylan. That's like
yeah.
And you thought that was like deep.
I guess I thought it was empowering for her too, because she's pulling in the money that we're living on, while I'm trying to get a record deal.
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I love most about that when that happened in that whole hair metal scene was how grateful the musicians were after.
Oh, totally.
Like they did not forget the women who fed them and paid rent for them and drove them around and bought guitars
Absolutely.
for them, and they took all of them with them.
We did. I mean, we would have had we made it. But,
yeah.
Of course, we didn't. So we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, our band, we were super generic, and we didn't really have any original ideas. We needed something to set us apart from all the other bands, right?
Uh-huh.
We had this elderly manager at the time. God, what was his name? Rupert. That was his name. I'm sure he's long since passed.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he wore a monocle and he had this accent. It was half like, like hoity-toity Englishman. And then the other half was that football player from the 70s who was kind of white trash but tried to speak kind of high society. What was his name? He was a quarterback.
Oh, early 70s?
Like early mid-70s. Joe Namath. That's his name.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was kind of that. Like, remember his accent?
Kinda. Yeah, he had like he would like hit his like he would say like ask me a question and I'll answer it as Joe Namath.
Okay.
Let me try this.
So, Joe, the Lions defense looks really tough today. How are you holding up?
Well, the thing you need to realize is when you play the Lions that their defense is second to none, and you really have to consider running the ball.
You're not playing a tape, are you?
No, that was me just trying to capture the spirit.
God. Whoa! Oh my God! Wonder if you could do like a cameo sort of thing like that, doing him
where I am Joe Namath.
Make some bucks. Or like you have a Joe Namath mask, but you do the voice so good.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Dylan.
Well, sure. So our manager, Rupert, he had this idea that would, differentiate us between these other generic, poofy metal bands. Okay. So basically here's the idea. Here's the idea. We'll dress up like 5 Richie Riches. Like little Fauntleroy short pants, almost like what's his name, Clifford? That movie Clifford.
Sure.
Is that what you wore?
Yeah. When he went to the for dinner, like that.
Exactly. Yeah, when he delivers that great line, which is, of course, he hates you. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I think, yeah.
You seem like a good enough sort.
Good enough sort, sure. So that's what we're dressing as, and of course, we have to change our name from our original name, which was Wet Cherry.
Okay.
And we changed the name to Lil Stinker.
Oh, that's not a great. That's
terrible, right?
That's a bad band name, Dylan.
There's nothing about the name or the concept that's good.
No. That's a really rough one.
Terrible.
So when you change your name to Little Stinkers or Little Stinker?
L-I-L. Stinker. 2 words. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
not great.
Yeah, it's bad. No. We only played 1 show as Lil Stinker.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm surprised you don't know about it. It's kind of woven into the fabric of Quint City's rock lore. So anyway, we're doing one of those metal nights that Hot Rock and Ronnie put on at Los Amigos back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we get on stage dressed as I've just described, with the name Lil Stinker, in front of an audience that has come to see that night's headliner, Danzig.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now, did you alter your? Go ahead. I want to hear.
Oh no. It was the kind of fare that I just sang to you.
Okay. But dressed like that.
Dressed like that. Big banner says Lil Stinker, and it's on a big red backdrop, and it's Lil Stinker is in the Annie font.
These are not good choices.
No. So, Tom, everybody beat us up.
When you say everybody, what does that mean?
Audience, staff, dishwashers, roadies. Even John Christ got in some solid kicks.
Oh, that's not good. That's terrible.
No. Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. But while all this is going on, Rupert is seeing dollar signs.
Mm-hmm. Really? He thought this was like that you had figured out something?
Oh, no. Unrelated to Lil Stinker. He saw dollar signs when he saw Glenn Danzig clawing at our bassist's face until he got close enough to realize that Glenn wasn't a dog. Thought he was a dog.
Oh, this is just strange.
It's so weird. He thought he had like the new Benji or the new Cujo or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody beat you up.
Everybody. Right. So that was bad. That was real bad. Hey, you know what's interesting?
What's that?
There really aren't famous dogs anymore, are there?
I guess not. you know?
Like Benji or Boomer or Lassie, you know? They were kind of a thing for a while, right?
Yeah, it really isn't. It isn't what it was in terms of what that was. No, you're right.
I wonder if this is weird. I wonder if the smartest dog of all time that's ever lived could cook.
Wow, that's kind of deep.
Like a simple breakfast, like, you know, eggs, bacon. Maybe he can do a toaster with his paw, you know, and how he butter the toast.
So you're talking about the absolute smartest dog ever.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't.
Something to ponder.
That is something. That's something to think about.
It's ponderable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, thanks for not making fun of my name.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I mean, look, I did. You're welcome, but I also, I might have missed the, I don't know, the chance to. How could I make fun of your name?
I brought it up then. Well, my first name is Dylan, Dylan, and my last name is spelled Albom. But when you say it together, it sounds like Dylan album. So it's, you know, it's kind of the whole thing.
So Dylan album, as if like, what's an album? How do people make jokes about your name?
Well, I mean, you can imagine how cruel people have been to me, right? I mean, they'd name, you know, they'd say phrases and names at me, and I'll never utter them, ever.
Oh, I wouldn't blame you for ever mentioning these things. They're probably very hurtful.
Yeah, I can't.
But
I can't
that
say
said,
that.
I would just that said again, if I as a broadcast, as a human, I understand exactly what you're talking about, 100%.
I can't. I won't.
As a broadcaster,
there's no way.
I just feel like there's a human connection you could be making.
I won't.
With people.
I shan't.
I just want you to reconsider, Dylan.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you a couple of them.
Okay.
It's hard. Mr. Tambourine Munch, Positively Dork Street, Ballad of an Unthin Man. I had a bit of a weight problem. People would yell, "Tonight I'll be staying away from you." People would say that I was blowing on the ... instead of blowing in the wind.
Okay, yeah.
Forever Yuck. I Don't Want You. Master of Wart. I had some skin problems. I think the most hurtful one was the times they are chafing. I had very dry thighs when I was on the track team.
Oh, that's just cruel.
I think it is too. So, but you know, onward and upward, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all we can do.
It is, yeah. Hey, I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
Last week, I think I heard someone say you had some bizarre standoff with Audrey Plaza at Vaughn's or something.
Yeah.
Like a shopping cart? You threw a shopping cart.
I really don't want to get... I mean, it wasn't at Aubrey Plaza, but it ended up looking... Yeah, it's a rough one.
But how did it start? Did Audrey Plaza just like hit your cart, or did you hit Audrey Plaza's cart?
Here's how it started. I was going down the aisle, and somebody caught my back heel with the front of their cart, like they were riding too close to me, and that just put me. And that was not her. But I'm just saying, it put me in such a bad mood in the store that I ended up going around a corner by the end caps and had to like move, and we just kind of clipped my cart, and I just had enough at that point, and it really has nothing to do with her ultimately, and I just have to own that I lost my cool.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good that you realize it. Are you pronouncing it Aubrey?
I think it's Aubrey, right?
It's Audrey.
I'm pretty sure it's Aubrey.
It's Audrey, right?
Aubrey.
Oh man, I've been calling her Audrey all week.
What do you mean calling her that?
Oh, she's optioned the screenplay I wrote.
What's the screenplay?
It's a sequel to the movie Christine. How cool is that?
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. So in my vision, you know, Arnie Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
Remember him?
Oh yeah.
Played by the great Keith
Gordon.
Keith's last name?
Keith Gordon.
Keith Gordon, yes. Yeah. So Arnie Cunningham's nephew Skyler is a junior in that very same high school, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's present day. He's trying to restore this beaten to death banger of a 2003 Toyota Camry, right?
Mm-hmm.
That a guy got killed in.
Okay.
But all the while at school, he's being bullied by Buddy Repperton in Auto Shop. Remember him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He never graduated.
So he's still a student.
He's 65, and he's in a wheelchair. He never graduated.
And
he can't get those last couple credits.
But he's playing it like he's still in high school, though.
Yeah. Still has that great head of hair. As a matter of fact, I don't want to jinx it, but Bill Ostrander has agreed to return as Buddy.
Really?
Yes. How cool is that?
That would be pretty epic.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. So that's what I got to have. Oh, crap. I got to roll. That's her texting right now.
Oh,
I love this.
What is it?
Oh, my God. Aubrey just texted, and she has this great idea for how Arnie gets his revenge on Buddy.
Mm-hmm. How would
he makes him eat his own wheelchair.
Oh, that's gruesome.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like a real
pretty cool, right?
Yeah. That I hope you get to make it.
Thank you. All right. Play your cards right. Maybe you can be a grip or something.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to ask me to be in it, but
or a stock boy, maybe a stock boy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe, or in it.
Oh, in it? Do you act?
A little bit, yeah.
Ooh, this is good.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we could have you play like a new monster or something.
Oh, sure. We can.
Or
consider
something.
Different parts.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. Well, send me your sizzle reel, and I'll get back to you.
That sounds good, Dylan. I appreciate it.
Sounds great. You have a great night.
You have a great night too.
Okay, cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right. Well, that's nice. Well, okay. Well, I hope his movie gets made. That I guess is. I just wish for everybody to have a creative outlet, and they get to do what they want. So hopefully they get to make his sequel to Christine. Are we ready? We have Lael Neale here in the
We're
studio.
ready.
This is exciting. We're going to have a live performance in the Best Show Theater in the Forever Dog Studios. I'm going to throw it over there now and get ready for an amazing performance by Lael Neale right now.
Kneel down to your mom, hold on to your dad's hands. Maybe they're dead yet, don't forget. You're born with the blue vein, born to the song, born just to grow wings, then to take off. I'm gonna fly. Guardian angel, gather my losses, keep them all safe till I come to my cross. And gather the weight, gold trick of the world, gap in my girl's teeth, the love that I had. And though it's easier said when it comes from my head, but the needle of truth gives the blood that I let. And we're born with the blue vein, born to the song, born just to grow wings, then to take off. I'm gonna fly. Though there's nothing to believe in besides you and I. And when I come to the fold, meet the arms of my brother, feel the birth of a new age. When I become the other, well, some say the truth springs for reservoir seekers, but I think the truth sings to whoever listens. And we're born with the blue vein, born to the song, born just to grow wings, then to take off. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna
Wow. Wow. That was so great. Wow.
We're out. Thanks so much.
Lael, Neale. Just epic. I cannot. Man, that was, yeah, it's heavy duty, Jack. Get to see these sets on the best show. Wow. That's as good as it gets, and I'm lucky that I get to be here for that. Thank you to Lael, Neale for coming down. I'm going to play a record. I'm going to play a song, and then we will be back in a matter of moments to do. We're going to the phones, 201-989-0012, and we're going to talk about the top 20 movies that should not, the top 20 worst movies to see in IMAX. So call in. It's going to be fun. We'll keep doing that for the rest of the show and talking to you about whatever you want to talk about. 201-989-0012. Let's listen to something from a record that came out earlier this year. It's a solo album by from TV on the radio. Tunde Adebimpe has a record, and we're going to check a song out from it. The album's called The Black Bolts. It's really good. Let's listen to something from it right now.
I was thinking about my time in space. I was thinking about the human race in the age of tenderness and rage. Had me kicking through the end of days. From inside I heard a message cry, shining like mirrors in the sky. So get your head right and hold it high. So look around now, babe, you know you got the touch because you're time in space. I was thinking about the human race in the age of tenderness and rage. Had me flipping for an extra page. From inside I heard a message cry, shining like mirrors in the sky. Get it together, kid, it's time to fly. Say look around now, you know you got the touch because you're why'd you wanna come like that for? You know you're magnetic, dope synthesizer. You've been down, but you're gonna get higher. Out of the skin, you're loose in the fire. What they gonna do with a lightning rider? Magnetic, bolts in the air. You're gonna be flying everywhere. Hot flash goes straight to the fire. What they gonna do with a lightning rider? Magnetic, dope synthesizer. You've been down, but you're gonna get higher. Hot flash goes straight to the fire. What they gonna do with a lightning rider? Seems I was ill-prepared for the fall that finds me here. Sad extremes running through my head, knock my blues into the red. But here comes fire, ideal fire, feeling up like blazing desire. Seems I was ill-prepared, but now I'm going to take you there. The man who ate the moon, 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 the man who ate the moon. Talk about a ridiculous story. The man who ate the moon, high tide and you can't ignore it. Gold in his brow, and he's wheeling through the crowd, and it moves like no control. Crush it till there's nothing
because he bit off more than he could chew. Such a dummy!
You hungry, T? You want to send a kid for my job fresh?
Adderall is the 14th most prescribed medication in the United States with over 20,000 meds. But what are the top 5 most prescribed meds? Rotiprone is a calcium channel blocker used.
How about rap? How about rap? How about rap? How about rap?
Hey, well, I'm a friend, a stranger in the black sedan. Won't you hop inside my car? I got pictures, got candy, I'm a lovable man, and I can take you to the nearest star. I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. I'm your vehicle, woman. By now I'm sure you know that
Yes,
I love you, I need you, I want you, got to have you try. Great God in heaven, you know I love you.
When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna be my turn?
I don't want to share the space. Don't give up, give up. Don't give up, give up.
We belong dead.
And here I sit so patiently, waiting to find out what price you have to pay to get out of going through all these things twice.
How about rap?
Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the best show. We're having a good time. All right. And you know that when somebody tells you we're having a good time, then you had a good time. Love this. That was great. Thank you. I said it was going to be one of the best episodes of the show. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, thank you for... I was looking at the chat, having a nice time, and then I see the meanest thing I've ever seen written about me in the chat. Thanks so much. What are we going to do now? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the phones. 201-989-0012. I wanted to lean on the chat a little bit for this, but I clearly can't when you've got a wad like Mark Palmer in the chat saying mean things about your guy. And it's just like, oh, you can't take it? No, I can't. It's my show. We need the mods. Seriously, I'm shutting the chat down if we don't get mods. There's nobody monitoring this thing. Who's going to be the mod? Because next week there won't be a chat. If there's a... and I'm saying this. This I'm not joking about. If we don't get mods that can be here each and every week, the chat will not happen next week. That's just where we're at, baby. No chat. No mods, no chat. I want to talk about the 20 worst movies you could see in IMAX. 201-989-0012. Hello, Best Show.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
Hi, Tom. It's Chris.
Chris, where are you calling from?
Forest Hills, Queens.
Forest Hills, Queens, home of Mom Donnie's favorite stadium.
That's right.
Yeah. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Tom?
I'm good. You got something for the topic?
I do. It might just be on my mind because I watched you guys on Double Threat, you and Julie, watching Mickey Rourke and his wife do some kind of ad, and he's like miming the sink for a while. So I was just thinking of Mickey Rourke.
Not Rourke, Rooney. Mickey Rooney, not Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke.
Rooney, yes. Oh, why was I saying Rourke? Sorry.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Rooney.
I don't have to tell you, bro. You said Mickey Rourke. You meant Mickey Rooney. Could happen to anybody.
Mickey Rooney.
So, yeah, Mickey Rooney was on this clip on Double Threat, the show I do with Julie Klausner. As funny as it gets, Double Threats. We're watching a clip that was Mickey Rooney supposed to be in the background and in the kitchen, and he's supposed to be washing dishes. He's clearly just miming it. There's no water. There's no dishes even, right?
It's amazing.
So what would you want to see in IMAX and not want to see in IMAX?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah, that'd be rough. What about that video for that song? I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I don't really like it. And I recall I saw the film at the Lowe's Cinema, and I enjoyed it, but then someone threw some popcorn at me, and I left the show with audio dough. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love this.
Mickey Rourke.
I love this
Weekend at Bernie's.
This dope. I'm a decades-old Tom fan, and I would never say anything meant to hurt him. Yeah, you did. Why would you say that I look like Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now? That's what he said. Oh, no, that's not hurtful at all. Oh, it's not what? Who would misinterpret that as a hurtful statement? You sick troll. Sick.
He did try to say that he was handsome.
Yeah, only after I drilled him on his insult. No, he's handsome. Yeah, everybody talks about how legendarily handsome Marlon Brando was in Apocalypse Now. Sick. Marin, you got it right, Marin. Marin, you did it right. Give me the playbook, Marin. Marin, give me the playbook. Show me how you did it, Marin. Mark, help me out. Bring whatever you got to bring. Give the keys. Are there keys? Is there some sort of thing I got to sign? Bring it by. So, Breakfast at Tiffany's you would not want to see in IMAX.
No.
Are we going to do an official?
It's painful on its own.
Are we doing an official chart on this one? Best show producers.
Yeah.
But this is Andrew, by the way. Thank you, Andrew Gleason and Brett Davis just did the most amazing job with the Lael Neale performance.
Thanks, Tom.
It looked amazing. It sounded amazing. So great.
Thank you.
Would have brought him in to talk, but the studio's not set up for that because these guys were doing 6 jobs at once. The octopuses don't have as many arms as they've got to do the job. Can you do me a favor, Andrew?
Yes.
Drive over, pick Mark Maron up. Tell him to come over and show me how how to do what he did.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get to tell me where he lives. And I'm sure he'll be thrilled when I show up and explain.
What? No. Mark, don't come over. I'll figure it out. So, yeah, great job with that, with the audio on that. And so we will have a chart where we can keep track of these?
We're kind of we're getting it together, but we do need to know where Breakfast and Tiffany's would
17.
17. All right. Cool. We'll get that we'll be able to show you that in a few minutes.
And you're a big fan of that song, right?
Oh yeah, that's is that
something blue, crystal blue, whatever?
Deep blue something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly the music I like.
Yeah, you really like that type of.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dishwalla.
Yeah.
And
your Andrew's always. I always say to Andrew, "Hey, how's your week going?" And he goes, "Oh, it's good."
Oh yes, of course. Mm-hmm. Yes, better than.
And then at the end of the show, he always goes, "Closing time."
Oh man, that's actually like hard to pretend to even like that. Like
you don't like Semisonic? I'll say one thing.
I like all these other songs,
this
but I hate
I'll say.
that one. Yeah,
that Semisonic song. That's one of the best music videos out there. I'm not kidding.
Don't even remember it.
That music video for Closing Time is heavy duty. If Spike, what's his face? Who's the leprechaun who did Eternal Sunshine? What's that guy's name?
Is it Kaufman, or you mean writing or directing?
Directing.
Is that one? I know Kaufman wrote it, but that's not Spike Jonze, is it?
Not Spike Jonze.
Michel Gondry.
Michel Gondry. If he made that video, everybody would be, oh, he finally matched the Chibo Motto Sugar Water video. It's just because Semisonic did it, ain't nobody showing no respect. Why am I talking like Lala on Vanderpump Rules? How'd that happen? Finished watching Vanderpump Rules the other day also. What a great show. I'm going to do a future episode where I'm going to start the show off and see if we can get a cast member of Vanderpump Rules to come to the studio in real time. I think we can do it. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Good song. Can we turn the volume on the TV in the lobby out? I'm hearing myself kick back.
Oh,
at
yeah,
me.
yeah, for
that
sure.
would be a big help. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And the guy goes, yeah, I know who. Like that casual, like, aside in the studio when somebody's just rocking out. But you can't stay here. Yeah, I know who I want to take me home. Chris, what else you got for us, buddy?
That was all I could think of.
Okay.
Breakfast tips. So
I love it. Thanks, buddy. Bye. Let's go to the phones. 201-989-0012. Wide open phones tonight. This is how you get in on the action. 201-989-0012. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom. How's it going? My name is Sam in South Philly.
Sam?
Sam, S-A-M.
What's going on, Sam?
What's going on, Tom? This is my first time calling. I have been catching up recently. I work as a musician, so I do a lot of driving, and I've recently discovered the Best Show in the last sometime over the summer, and I've been catching up over. I think I'm like a year back or so at this point. So I have like a lot of topics that I want to weigh in on that I've kind of been like keeping tabs on.
Sure.
Which we can get to eventually.
But we'll stick with the topic tonight.
Of course.
Now, how did you find the show? How did the show get on your radar?
I think it was
church
through,
group? Was your pastor talked about it? Because
it was my pastor. Yeah.
I will say, Sam, one thing you need to realize about the show, and I usually don't pull the curtain back on it. This show is a crypto religious show. It is faith based.
Yeah.
And everybody is being indoctrinated into the church, and you are now all baptized. If you listen to the show, if you listen to 3 episodes of the show, you have been baptized. It is basically like body of Christ, full on.
I'm going to be real. I don't think you're joking, because my wife has been hearing nonstop about the different stories that I come back with after my drives, and I'm telling her about the Billy Joel sagas and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm fully indoctrinated. I'm fully committed to the church at this point. I'm having a great time with it.
I think it's important that we, first of all, we got to bring Christmas back, not the holidays. Huge issue for me.
Yes.
Huge issue. I go around in December and I'm just like, I don't even see anything that reminds me that it's Christmas.
Nothing.
It's just the holidays. This amorphous thing. There's no trees everywhere you look that they call Christmas trees. They don't see them anymore. You don't see what's his face?
Yeah,
Saint Nick. That's a thing of the past. You put him next to the Iceman and the Ragman. Not the Iceman, George Gervin. And I just want to take the floor right now for a second. I didn't get to do this last week when my guest was so presumptuous to mock me. When I talked about, I got to see the movie Marty Supreme. Now, this movie, do you know what Marty Supreme is, Sam?
I'm confusing it with I think one of the Martin Short movies where he plays the child.
That's called Clifford.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme is the new movie by Josh Safdie and Ronald, a.k.a. Ronnie, Bronstein. And it comes out on Christmas. Again, Christmas. And this movie, it stars a Timothy Chalamet. That's ping pong. It plays ping pong. All I'm going to say, this movie is amazing. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's funny. It's weird. It's got plenty of Safdie stuff in it. Like the stuff you want from a Safdie movie, it's in there. And
you got to see it, and it's not out till Christmas.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Oh, thank you. I got invited to an advanced screening. It was very flattering, and I got to see it.
Nice.
You know who's in this movie that is so good? Tyler, the Creator. He acts in this thing. He's a good actor in it. Great actor.
All right, I'm into that.
But you want to know the best face in this thing? Do you ever watch a show called what's it called? Rat Town? What is it again? Shark Tank. Not Rat Town.
Yeah.
Shark Tank. You ever watch Shark Tank?
Yeah. When I'm in like hotel rooms.
Now, there's this one fella. I don't watch Shark Tank. I don't believe in capitalism at this point. I'm kind of like Mamdani, and we're gonna throw over the. No, I'm kidding. I couldn't be more excited that Mamdani won, and I hope it's a movement that goes coast to coast and finally runs some of these bums like Chuck Schumer out. Let me look. Is he the more funny 100%. Schumer? Yes, he is. He's the funny one in the family, but he sucks with his glasses down on his nose. Are you auditioning to play Randy Rainbow in a biopic? Chuck Schumer is going to do the Randy Rainbow movie. Now, there's a guy on this Shark Tank who, and there's the one guy who used to own the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban. Not him.
Mm-hmm.
Not Draymond Green. Not him.
No.
But there's this one guy, Mr. What's it? Mr. Wonderful. Is that his name?
Mr. Amazing.
Is it Mr. Amazing?
Mr. Wonderful.
It's Mr. I think it's Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful.
I'm telling you. I'm not going to spoil anything with the movie. All I'm going to say is this guy is a great actor. And if you didn't know, like me, I don't watch Rat Town. I don't know what these Shark Tank. Why do I keep saying Rat Town? If you don't watch Shark
That's
Town,
what they are.
Shark
Town of
Tank,
rats.
if you don't watch it, you'd see this guy and be like my beloved Julia didn't know. She doesn't watch Rat. Shark Tank. She doesn't watch it either, and I knew he was in it, but she didn't. And she was just like, "Who's that actor?" I'm like, "That's the guy from Shark Tank." He's so good in the movie, you're not going to believe it. The performances in this frickin' movie, I'm telling you, blown away by it. Can't wait to see it again. I know people are, oh, you got to see it early. You got to see it early. You're so lucky. I'm unlucky that I got to see it early because now there's nobody to talk about it with. I'm in hell over here. I'm in hell over here, unable to talk to anybody about this thing.
Are you predicting the Oscar nod for Mr. Wonderful?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know from awards. That's not my scene. I know the good stuff. That's what I know in this life.
With that.
And this movie, Marty Supreme, that's the good stuff. And I know the kid who came in the studio last week was like, "Oh, you're promoting a movie that's not out yet." First of all, I'm not promoting it. I come on here and I talk about stuff I like. Promote. What am I, Jimmy Fallon?
Hey, I got your rec. I will stop. On my way up to my family's house on Christmas Day, I will stop with my wife and we'll stop and see Marty Supreme and see the amazing Mr. Wonderful and see his
so good
his screen time.
I'm telling you, people are going to be blown away. They're going to be blown away by Tyler, and they're going to be blown away by Mr. Wonderful.
I'm excited. I trust you.
I'm even going to say this, and none of you people are going to want to hear this one. I know we got One Battle After Another's everybody's favorite movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say it right off the bat. There's two movies that beat One Battle After Another this year. And it's not a competition, but I'm just saying in my heart, this is how I see it. In my heart, I would put Mary's movie, If I had legs, I'd kick you, above it. And I would absolutely put Marty Supreme above it. And again, it's not a competition. Maybe 6 months from now, I'll feel differently. Right now, I'm just calling it. That's how I see it. Marty Supreme's the one to beat. And Mary's movie's the one to beat. Mary's movie almost operates on a different plane in a weird way. It's almost not a movie in a strange way. It's an experience that warped my head and made me feel seen somehow. Yeah, it's a good time for movies, I guess is what I'm saying. It's a good time for movies.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to get my AMC ticket, my AMC membership fired up.
Yeah, fire it up,
Mr. Wonderful.
Fire up that AMC membership.
I got to see Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just commenting on the idea you're fire. You said you're going to fire up your membership, which I like.
Is that what they do? I don't know what the subscription based thing is anymore for movies.
Just go. Yeah, just get ready. Get thee to the theater.
Just go to the movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
I can do that.
Did you have something for the
Yeah, no
topic?
problem.
Did we talk about it? We didn't even get to it.
I mean, kind of a loose one. As I said, I'm kind of like following up on topics that I've been catching up on for the last year. And I'll go through them slow, like one at a time, not today, obviously. The one backtrack that I want to hit on is the fast food items. Baconator was left off that list from the Wendy's. Baconator should be up in the top 10, I would say, firmly.
Okay.
Then today's topic. I told Mike this. I haven't really seen it a lot in IMAX, so I'm assuming it's just like a intensified version of what you're seeing.
It's an enormous screen. Imagine an enormous screen that kind of swallows you up.
Yeah, so like my immediate response would probably be like one of the Jackass movies. Maybe like something gory, also like Silence of the Lambs, that has that like real jump scare scene.
I think the Jackass movies would be amazing to see in IMAX.
Really?
I do. Yeah.
I think a lot of the stunts would. I think the gross outs would be tough.
But I think the gross outs are tough for me no matter what. But seeing those stunts in IMAX,
they would be off the charts. I agree.
Voom.
Yeah, you know what? Let me run with Silence of the Lambs and see if that gets more traction.
See, Silence of the Lambs would be good. I'm looking for more like
Yeah,
Gummo. Number 3, Gummo.
Yeah, sorry. I saw that the chat was calling for callers, and I wanted to get in and
look, buddy,
say hi. And
I appreciate the call. You don't worry about a thing. Thanks for joining the show, and you have a great night.
Of course, you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. See, this is a nice guy. Nice guy. (201-989-0012). Give a call. Hello, Best Show. Oop, hold on. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom.
Hi.
Tom, this is Joseph in New Mexico. I've got one for the topic.
Joseph in New Mexico. What is New Mexico like on a November night?
Oh, it's so nice. The Aurora Borealis is visible tonight. I mean, it's visible, like lots of people have been taking pictures, but all across the country.
Borealis. Right, okay, good.
Amazing. So that's nice. And yeah, it's cool here now. It's nice and cool at night. So, a lot of people are firing up the wood stove. You had your last caller talking about firing up AMC.
Yeah.
His AMC membership.
I also wanted to say this. If you're going to, speaking of fire up, when you go see Marty Supreme and you go see If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, I don't want anybody firing up a doobie in the theater. You know what I mean? If I go to the theater and I go to see Marty Supreme or One Battle After Another or If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, if I catch someone that's a Cheech and Chong, hey man, let's get high. Let's get high in a ping pong movie, man. Right? Hey man, is that Mr. Wonderful? Like, hello? Is Mr. Wonderful there? Mr. Wonderful's not here, man. It's me, Mr. Wonderful. Let me in. He's not here, man. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Now tell me, what do you got for the topic?
I think maybe one of the worst movies that you could see in IMAX is the Robert Zemeckis adaptation of The Polar Express.
Oh my God. Like, tell me why.
Have you seen any portion of this, Tom?
Of Polar Express? I've seen clips of it, but I've never seen any extended part of the Polar Express.
It's pretty tough. The hot chocolate sequence is really what I'm thinking of.
You mean the band
With
Hot
the,
Chocolate?
Waiters doing backflips. No, when they sing this, they sing a song about hot chocolate.
Okay. But would it be better? Because look, when I saw the movie Speed Racer in IMAX, I thought it was one of the best things I've ever seen. And then I went to watch it on Blu-ray, and it sucked so bad.
Oh. The spectacle. You needed the spectacle.
I think I did need. Well, I just needed the colors and everything worked in IMAX. Yeah, I'm looking at that conductor now on the screen. That would be pretty bad in IMAX.
Super upsetting. Really troubling.
I'm going to go number 19 with it.
Nice.
Clerks, number 8.
Yeah, makes sense.
Clerks would be hard in IMAX.
Just get the grain.
Yeah, all the grain.
The grain of everyone's pores.
Yeah.
Hockey sequence would maybe be okay. I don't know.
No, it would not work.
On the roof?
It would not work.
No, it'd be terrible. You're right.
Mike, hey, Mike, what do you think about Clerks in IMAX?
What about
that would be rough.
What's that?
That would be rough. Anything with like lots of close-ups, I think.
Yeah, it's rough.
I was thinking of Cries and Whispers,
which is the
Ingmar Bergman
movie. Yeah, the master.
Oh, wow.
Ingmar Bergman.
You just be on their faces the whole time, giant faces.
Yeah. What about, so if we got Clerks, look, that still would be passable. You could still be like, yeah, that didn't work. And I want it to be a nauseating experience.
There's somebody in the queue who's got a good one, I think.
Okay. All right. What about, this is good. Capturing the Freedmans, number 11. That's what I'm looking for. Right?
Yeah.
Watching that in IMAX. Human Centipede, number 10.
There it is.
What was that movie you co-starred with Liam Neeson in a movie? What was that movie called, Mike?
Amongst the Tombstones.
Amongst the Tombstones, number 12. The AP Mike, and put a picture of AP Mike on for the image, please.
No. How about, I wasn't very fond of it. I don't remember your take on it, but Natural Born Killers.
Oh, that would make me dizzy. Number 16, Natural Born Killers. That would it's what's his face? Oliver Stone being just like, I'm gonna go nuts and I'm gonna use every film stock and everything. It's just like, maybe you could make a good movie instead of like, what is this, a demonstration reel for your post-production house?
He was auditioning for MTV.
Yeah. What would you say, Mike, about Gene Diedelman?
I only seen that movie recently.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have I don't know that it would be that hard to watch in IMAX.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a lady turning tricks in her apartment in France.
Okay. All right. What would you think about Rob Hatchmiller made a movie called My Leg. when he was a child.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20, My Leg.
My Leg.
The Rob Hatch-Miller movie. And Rob has something. I want to plug it. I gotta mention. Let me get Rob. They have something going on that's very cool. Let me just get the info here. Can you give me the info for your movie so I can mention it right now? There we go. Bad Lieutenant.
Straw Dogs.
Oh, I never want to see Straw Dogs again. What about, what's, it needs to be a movie where you're just like, please let this end.
Yeah, relentless. It's relentless.
Yeah. What about what's a concert film that would be awful? What about we go ahead?
Somebody said Caligula. I think that's
Caligula.
Particularly one sequence, which is
number
just
12, Caligula.
That goes on forever.
Mm-hmm.
The oral
number
scene.
12 is Amongst the Tombstones.
Oh, that's right. Mike's movie, going to number 12. Number 13, Caligula.
Mike's movie. That I got cut out of.
He's only in like 3 scenes, I think.
No, I thought my hand was in it, and then I looked at it again, and no, my hand didn't even make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pushing the snuff film across the counter.
Mm-hmm. Look, you're going to be in the sequel. Religulous, the Bill Maher documentary. Look, people, religion isn't real. You're telling me there's a guy in the clouds that can fix all your problems.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, Passion of the Christ, number 5.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah. I'll go do the Happiness.
Did we have a number for Religulous?
Religulous number. Do we have anything at 18?
Do we, Brett? Yeah, let's do it at 18.
Well, now we do. Religulous. Happiness should be like number 5.
Passion of the Christ is number 5.
Oh, number 6?
I think that works.
Number 6, yeah. Where would Frownland go on this list? It might be number 1. Frownland might be the movie I'd want to see. Although I probably would want to see it in IMAX. What am I talking about? I think others might not be happy with it.
Gotta get some Neale LaBute. What's his son? Where did he go? He just sort of disappeared. Remember, he was running hot, and then
he really was. He was everywhere. Joseph, I'm gonna say goodnight. Thank you for your call.
Thanks so much, Tom.
Night.
Good night.
Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom, it's Oscar from Oak Park, Illinois.
Oscar from Oak Park, Illinois. What's going on tonight, buddy?
Not much. I got 2 recommendations.
Okay.
American movie.
I think I'd want to see that in IMAX.
Okay, that's weird because it has a lot of weird unstableness in the movie. I think you might vomit while watching.
That's true. That is true. I might take my chances on that one, though.
Okay, my other one is any Lars von Trier movie.
So Dancer in the Dark, you'd want to see?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to see that on IMAX.
Yeah. This list is filling up pretty quickly.
It's a great movie, though.
What about that Nicolas Cage movie where he was like doing the numbers and like adding everything up and then realizing 9/11 was going to happen.
Oh, what was that called? Room 23? No, that was the Jim Carrey one.
Is this
Knowing.
called Knowing?
I think it
Yeah.
was called Knowing. Yeah. Great name for a movie, also Knowing.
What about Waiting?
Oh, wow. That's the Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, Waiting would be
the restaurant movie.
Yeah. Andy Milonakis is in that. Yeah, what about like Scent of a Woman?
I think that might be good on IMAX.
You do?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Especially the tango scene.
You might be right.
But since I'm close to Chicago, maybe we should do one that was filmed in Chicago. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Nah, I don't want to do that one. We got Human Centipede on.
Okay.
Aaron just hit on one. I swear I meant to say it, and you just said it. That movie called The Number 23, that Jim Carrey movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's no, it's still not spectacular enough. Like, it has to be the kind of thing where you're like begging for it to be over. Here's the news.
I'm trying to think
folks.
about it now.
There's a movie called Micro Budget that was produced by Rob Hatchmiller and Paloma Basu, and there's going to be a screening on Monday, November 24th, at Dynasty Typewriter in Los Angeles. There's the cast. A lot of the cast is going to be there. Chris Parnell, Kate Flannery, John Gabris, Mike Mitchell, and a surprise celebrity guest moderator. Me. No, it's not. It's not me. I promise. It's not me. I haven't seen the movie. I couldn't do it. I just didn't see it. No, look, they didn't ask me to do it because I didn't see the movie. So go to dynastytypewriter.com, November 24th. It's a Monday, 7:30, and get your ticket to see Micro Budget, which is going to be very funny. Everything I know about it is really funny, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Wonder if my leg should, Human Centipede, my leg. What about, let's think. You got anything else there, Oscar?
I'm reading some of the chats, and someone recommended documentaries, and the ones that I'm thinking about
Oscar,
are like,
you don't listen to
Shoah.
the chat. You don't listen to the chat, Oscar.
Okay.
These people they're
All right,
dirty
you got a
in
point
that
there.
chat. They're dirty people. They're dirty people. Thanks for the call, buddy. They say mean things about me.
Please, calm down.
They say mean things. Who? Calm down? You calm down.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Hi, Tom.
Oh,
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. This is Nicole from Chicago.
Yeah.
How are you, Nicole?
Yeah. I'm good. My cat is just yelling at me and wandering the apartment. So I was
sorry.
telling him to calm down.
Did you enjoy the live show that we did in Chicago?
The sound there is so good, Tom. And you guys seem like you were having a lot of fun. No, it was amazing.
Oh, my
I loved
God.
it so much.
Seems like you're having a lot of fun. Oh. Oh.
It was.
I got
It
one
exceeded
guy.
my very high expectations.
I got one guy telling me I look like Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now, and no, I meant it as a compliment.
I didn't see that. That is awful. Marlon Brando in what? In Apocalypse Now?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some angles actually. Aren't too bad, I gotta say. I mean, overall he doesn't look good, but he's got some good angles actually.
What are you doing to me now, Nicole?
Sorry.
You're siding. You're siding with the
No, I don't
person
agree.
in the
I don't
chat.
think that's something.
You're siding with the person in the chat.
I'm not siding with him.
They're
It's an
all
awful
bad
thing.
in the
I've totally
chat.
taken
They're
up
all
your
bad.
philosophy. I've never tell anyone they look like anyone.
No.
Since you first brought that up.
No. You
no
just
matter
don't do
compliment, don't do it.
Except
I don't do it.
Except when it comes to Tom. You do it.
I don't.
I like this nitwit is now. Oh, I'm vindicated.
Oh, I didn't mean there were angles where he looked like you. I meant there are angles where he looks kind of handsome in that movie. Sorry. I didn't mean he looked like you from any angle. I meant he still looked kind of handsome from certain angles. Sorry.
After I had that dolt in here last week who was look, and I like him too. I'm just giving him the business back. I really do like Nathan.
I know. I think we all get that.
But he started this war. He started a war. Why'd you do that to me, Nathan? Why
you're
were
gonna
you
have to
mean
finish it.
Why were you mean to me, Nathan? Why? What did I do to you? All I did was promote your book. That's all I did.
Sounds like you're brewing up a little Vanderpump feud between the two of you.
Oh, no, I don't need any This is to mention Nathan Gelgood in the same breath as my friends in the Vanderpump community is sick. Do you watch Vanderpump Rules?
Tom, I did. You took that down in a very short amount of time. How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
There's just so much switching when my friend took almost a year to get me to watch it because I had not watched any ensemble reality show except I had been all right, I watched Real New York Housewives and that was it. She spent almost a full year convincing me, and then I had it took me a while because you have to keep flipping back and forth on who the top 3 worst people are.
Hold on a second. I'm looking at the chat. And someone just compared Nathan Gelgood to Tom Sandoval. Well, that hurts my heart. I'm pro Sandoval.
You're pro Sandoval?
I'm pro Sandoval. Did he mess up? Of course he did. He was a moron, beyond a moron. He deserved all the grief he got. He deserved all of it. He's an idiot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he got punished. He didn't murder anybody.
No.
He's just he's a low character dope who does thoughtless, terrible things.
Yeah.
He murdered. James Kennedy. You got to talk about James Kennedy.
James Kennedy.
Not good. Getting a little handsy there, James.
I love Schwartz, who just is a dirt. He's in real life, he's a big dirtbag, but he just his friends are seemingly bigger dirtbags, so he just sort of flies under their radar.
I came around on Schwartz.
I like him too.
He did this thing. He does this is what he does.
I like him.
He does this thing with his mouth where he's always like, yeah, I thought we were going to do, try to get everybody back together. And then he does this thing with his lip. He goes, he folds his lip over his teeth, his top teeth.
Yeah. Yes. He does.
I might go blonde the way Schwartzy went blonde.
Oh, yeah. He's the only kind of weird person on. He's kind of a weird guy in a good way.
There's some pretty weird people on that show.
but like maybe like a few. I don't know, like a weird I can relate.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite lady and favorite gentleman?
I mean, they flip around. It's usually like whoever is stirring things up the most because no one's good. But I mean, kind of, she's terrible. But I mean, Lala's got the one-liners. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a point where when Rachel was saying, "We get it, Lala. You're a Rottweiler," and she goes, "I'm a pit bull, bitch."
She's got some are good and some are so pathetic like that.
No. Number 9.
Some of them are bad.
Number 9, Joe Rogan burned the boats. We're considering that a movie.
He has a movie?
Joe Rogan's stand-up special, Burn the Boats. To see that in IMAX would be... Okay. Okay, so you like Schwartz and Lala.
Yeah, I like Schwartz. Although the one, I'd say the best thing Sandoval ever did, you know that scene where he and Schwartz are dressed as women and he's screaming about Katie.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Abusing Schwartz.
It's one of the most
and
amazing
he just
things.
Hits open the door at the perfect time. God.
Look.
Cinema.
I'm sorry if I'm not going to be as hard on Sandoval as people want me to be. I just can't do it.
You know, you relate. The male loneliness.
Just can't do it. I can't do it. If I could get Tom Sandoval to come into the studio, would you like that, Nicole?
Yeah, I would love it. I would lose my mind.
Well, let's see if we can make that happen.
He could paint your nails.
What if I got Brock?
So into it. Brock. Oh my God. You could imagine the work on your end of talking to Brock.
Yeah. I just talked to him about Australian music. Yeah, you like Midnight Oil, Brock? Hey, Brock, how do you feel about the Saints?
You'd have to be taken home on a stretcher, Tom. You would be depleted.
Tom just wants Sandoval's band on the show. You mean the most extras? Yeah, I do want them on the show. Yeah, we got to get one. I'm going to do a show in the next few weeks before the year's out. It's going to be can I get someone from Vanderpump Rules to literally drive to the studio and join us on air?
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Okay. I think I can do it.
If you just order enough sandwiches from
something about her
girls' shop, they'll have to bring them. Yeah.
Man, why is Katie always so grouchy?
Because she has that leopard print tattoo.
Oh, that leopard print tattoo on her wrist. I can't stand it. She has the worst fashion sense I've ever seen of any human. She wears like a denim vest, the cut-off sleeves. She wears like cut-off sleeves and denim vest. And it's like she gets dressed in the dark.
I'm so happy to hear a man saying this. Thank you.
Oh, my God. Literally the worst fashion sense I've ever seen. Katie.
It is beyond reason.
She wears that giant denim. Sense. You know the cutoff, the vest I'm talking about, the denim vest. She wears like this, it's 8 sizes too big for her, and then she wears like she wears like ball gowns, walking around town, and you're just like wrong outfit. Unfrosted, thank you. Number 7, Unfrosted, the Jerry Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie.
Yeah, I mean, she dresses like that because she loves music, but it's awful.
I can't imagine their politics. Can you imagine if you saw how Jax Taylor votes?
You think Jax Taylor's registered to vote, Tom?
That's a fair point.
Have you seen him choose a tattoo off of the wall once?
I do want to hang with Jax Taylor. I do want to hang with Jax Taylor, though.
Who doesn't?
He's always like, his eyes are big, and he's always moving his jaw. He's always sweating. He's indoors and there's air conditioning, but he's sweating. I wonder what's going on with this guy. He flies into a rage at the drop of a hat. His jaw's always twitching. His eyes are bugging out of his head, and he's sweating all the time. He admits to this stuff. That's the only reason I'm saying.
Dude, I'm so bad at knowing about that. You're right. Anyone who will say, I'm the number one guy in the group in an angry way.
Yeah. So you don't want to hang with James Kennedy, who'll be like, I don't want to hang with you either because you're stupid.
I would hang with James Kennedy, but he would burn me. He has some burns. I feel like I would leave with some serious hurt feelings.
He's mean.
He's mean, and he can hit a nerve.
Yeah.
He would get me.
He would get you.
He'd say something I'd think of for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe not every day, but I wouldn't forget it.
Ask me if I've been to any of the restaurants.
Yes. Have you?
Name one and I'll say whether I've been there or not.
I've been to Tom Tom. Have you been to Tom Tom?
Yes.
Did you eat food there?
No, got a drink.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the way to do it. Have you been to the classic?
Sir.
Sir, thank you. Sexy Unique Restaurant. Have you gone to Sexy Unique Restaurant?
Yes.
Did you eat?
Yes.
The
cheese.
What are those? The
cheese balls or
goat
whatever.
Cheese balls?
Yeah, they were really good. All right,
Are they?
The audience is going to shoot me if I keep talking about this.
I want to go to her place in Vegas at some point, but that is all. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, we'll do it. Now, what do you got for the topic? We're all going to meet We're all going to meet in Vegas at her place.
I know. I wanted to go when Wu-Tang was playing, but I didn't do it. A movie I wish I never saw, that I saw in that I rented.
Yeah.
From Blockbuster. With my father, watched it. Just one other person, my father. Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, people have suggested that one. I have avoided that movie because I know I can't handle it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Don't see it.
Sausage Party
terrible,
number 15.
Oh yeah. The other movie I was thinking of that I've never seen, obviously, but maybe we should all have to see this in IMAX just to face the shame of our past, is I can't remember what it's called because I don't have a memory. It's like it's something about Gwyneth Paltrow in a prosthetic suit with
Shallow Hal, number
Jack
14.
Black. Yeah. Awful.
Yeah.
I just remembered that exists the other day. Not okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony Robbins was in that, right?
Yeah,
No.
it's Tony Robbins. He won an Oscar for it.
I mean,
Best Supporting Actor.
well deserved, but it seems like another gross dude was in it, but I don't remember.
Oh,
But
Jason
yeah,
Alexander.
Ew.
Yeah.
Thought maybe it was the Piven. That's weirder.
So
Yeah.
basically we have 3 left on this to fill. 1, 2, and 4. I'm gonna take another call, Nicole. Thanks for the call.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, what we're gonna do, folks, we're gonna power right through to the Rest Show, which is the best show post show, only for patrons, people that support the show on Patreon. Patreon.com/thebestshow. If you're not on the Patreon, now's the time to get on it because you get all sorts of bonus stuff. You're not going to want to miss it. And also, there's a Best Show store open which is it, what is the address again? Is it thebestshow.merchtable.com?
Yes, that's correct.
Thebestshow.merchtable.com. The pre-orders are done, but there is a lot of stock still available. The posters are available. They've got a handful of those. They are amazing. I love the posters so much. Hello, thebestshow.merchtable.com. Hello, Best Show.
Oh, hi. How you doing, Tom?
Good. Who's this?
This is Grant. I'm calling from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm making soup at like nearly 11 at night.
Oh, is that what you call it? Now,
no, like I'm actually making soup at 11 at night.
Oh no, I believe you. What do you got for the topic, buddy?
Well, what I got for the topic is I watched this movie, I don't know, like 3 years ago called It's Hard to Be a God. It's based off of this like Russian sci-fi novel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie, but it's really, I don't think I'd want to watch it on IMAX necessarily because
I just don't know
everything's covered in.
I don't know the movie.
Yeah,
buddy.
fair enough.
I can't put it on the list. I don't know it. Anything else? You
Fair
got any
enough.
other pitches?
My brother was suggesting Food Fight, if you know what that one is.
I do know what that is. I'm going to say that Sausage Party covers it.
Yeah, that's fair. That does about cover it for like horrible animated movies.
Yeah.
And that one made a lot more of an impact.
Yes.
No.
All right, buddy. Anything else?
I don't see nothing like off the top of my mind. I haven't seen any too many movies that have been like fully just like, there's nothing of value there.
I hear you. All right. I appreciate the call, bro.
I feel like the easy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the easy answer is Solo, but haven't seen that one, nor do I want to.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. You call again.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You too. Enjoy that soup. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, this is Sean in Running Springs, California.
How's it going?
I just wanted to say Blair Witch Project would be painful to watch
all
in
over
IMAX.
the place. You'd throw up all over the place.
Yeah, I got sick just seeing it in the regular theaters.
I'm going to write a few down that I think could fit this thing.
Any found footage film, really.
Any found footage film would be so rough.
Agreed.
I can't do it. It's too high. We got the other slots filled. It's got to be a monster hit to make the thing, Sean.
Well, I tried.
You did try. I appreciate the call. Seriously, thanks
course,
I do
have a good
appreciate the
night.
call. You have a great night too, buddy. Mate. Okay, here we go. Hello, Best Show.
Hey, Tom, it's Dougal in Manitoba.
Dougal in Manitoba. There's a good guy, everybody. There's a good guy. What do you got for us, Dougal?
Okay. One for the topic. It's Mac and Me. That weird movie that Paul
Rudd.
It's on Paul Rudd always did it on Conan. And the thing about it is it's got like crazy, shocking tonal shifts.
Yes.
So, and really horrific makeup. Like it really has like kind of and it's like, it's terrifying to watch actually. And I think, I don't know if it's, I think it's close.
Don't think it's going to make it.
But
though,
I can't figure out whether
I can't do it, Dougal.
No.
Dougal, I get what you're saying,
okay.
but I can't do it.
I know it's got to be knocked out of the park. I know we're looking for a grand slam. I get it.
All right, buddy. I'm going to move over to the rest show now.
All right.
Thanks for the call, Dougal.
Take care.
Nice to hear from you.
Bye.
Everybody, that's the end of the Best Show. Thanks to Mary Bronstein. Thank you to Lael, Neale. They were amazing. Mary's movie is so good. If I legs, I'd kick you. Don't miss it. It's in theaters now. Also, we'll see you on the rest show in a matter of moments. Oh, here we go. Bye, Best Show. And hello, Rest Show. You let me know when we're on the Rest Show, please.
Sure thing.